Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Lincoln Center Theatre is presenting a glorious new production of the classic Lerner and Loewe musical, Camelot. It features a brand new book by Aaron Sorkin and is directed by Bartlett Sher. And we're here in the rehearsal room to bring you a sneak peek and to meet the company. How excited are you two to be working on this glorious new production of Camelot?
Oh my God. Are there words? I don't know if there are words.
I don't have them.
Thrilled. I mean, if it was a scale from 1 to 10, I think I'd be an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's out of bounds.
Yeah, that's out of bounds. That's how excited I am.
Listen, I would be excited if I was in this room working on a musical adaptation of Moose Murders. With working with Bart, working with this cast, these designers, working at Lincoln Center, but to be working on Camelot, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal.
What's made this so special for you?
A couple things. The fact that Aaron Sorkin and Bartlett Sher are guiding us and creating this world in which we are existing in. Two greats. And also that we have an incredible cast, as you saw. Everyone is not only an incredible artist and very talented, but really good humans making this story come to life. And also just like, it's Camelot. I mean, it's iconic. It's not only just a classical musical that we're revisiting, but like the story itself is epic and iconic and defies the ages. I mean, why have we revisited it so many times? Why? And I think it's at the core, it's a story that we see ourselves in, a story that gives us hope, a story that makes us understand that every great movement that we've had throughout history has had opposition, it's had resistance, it's had hope and joy and love. And that's what makes everything great. All those elements, that's what makes Camelot so great.
Snow may never slush upon the hillside. By 9 p.m. the moonlight must appear. In short, there's simply not a more congenial spot for happily ever after than here in Camelot.
Talk about Arthur, what you love about him.
Arthur's heart, his belief. This is a man who has power thrust upon him, great responsibility thrust upon him, and deeply believes that humans can be better. He has a teacher who tells him there's a great cause that you can lead, and he actually believes that. We're in a world full of cynicism and detachment, and here is a boy who actually believes, no, I think we can make systems that will work for society's most vulnerable people. And I love that about him. And he's also such a nerd. He's so smart and doesn't really know how to talk to women and is sort of nervous all the time and filled with self-doubt, but his belief in the best of people is what I connect with most of all.
But if I'd ever leave, it couldn't be in autumn. How I'd leave in autumn, I never would know. I've seen how you sparkle.
I play Lancelot Dulac. What do I love about him? I love so many things. He's physical, he's intelligent, he's well-read, he's well-versed, he is emotional and willing and open to change, even if it means giving up some of the things that he thought would lead to a perfect, immaculate life, you know?
Is it a big pinch me moment for you, Broadway debut, to like be in this room with this group?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I mean, especially being a queer, disabled actor, you know, I think there have been 2 other amputees on Broadway before me. This is such a huge opportunity, and it feels, I mean, I'm over the moon. Yeah, it's incredible.
Well, I mean, I feel very lucky to be at Lincoln Center. I feel lucky that we can be in the Beaumont. And I think being at the center of New York City in this kind of amazing place, it's the right place to ask the questions that Camelot asks. It's the right place to engage the biggest things that we have to face as a community, as a city, as a country, and to have Aaron along to help us think through that has been just an extraordinary mitzvah.
Why do you think this production is so perfect for right now?
Well, we're still struggling with the essential challenge of the myth and of T.H. White's book and the original score, which is how do you try to create a perfect society when everybody in it is flawed? And those flaws can be flaws of utter villainy. You do have villains. There can be flaws of the flesh, which is certain you have. And there can be simple flaws because no one is wise enough to create a perfect society. It can't be done. But everybody has to remain optimistic that you take steps towards it. That's as good as you can do.
Knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by you so.